This is the 15-inch beverage cooler from Frostronics. So the first thing you're going to notice, it's 100% 304 stainless steel. It's super durable. It's going to hold up for a really long time. And this can be used inside and outside, whether you want to use it on a patio or if you prefer to use it in your kitchen inside, it's perfectly good for that as well. There's a little bit of assembly here. There's a handle that needs installed on the front here. And when you open it up here, inside you'll see also all stainless steel, but there are some parts here that you can get to installing it. So I'm gonna get this handle installed here, and then we'll get this plugged in and go over some of the features. All right, so there you can see the handle. It's super easy to install. It takes 30 seconds. All you need is a Phillips screwdriver. They send the screws along. They just go in the back here and you tighten them into the handle. Inside, you're also going to find the user manual here, which has an extra door bracket, and then they send a couple brackets and 2 extra feet. They are adjustable. If your floor is a little uneven, you can adjust them by screwing them in and out. Pretty standard. But the cool thing they send along here as well is these brackets. If you're gonna be putting this back into a counter, into a section of your kitchen, you don't want this thing tipping. You can use these brackets to lock the back of the fridge down, so you don't need to worry about, if somebody's hanging on the door or something, or there's a lot of weight somewhere, it tipping. So you can get it locked in, so it's not gonna slide around or tip. The other thing they send along is these keys. You get 2 of these keys. So down here at the bottom, that's very simple. You just put the key in and turn it, and it's going to turn a pin down and lock the door so it can't be opened. So if there's some kids in your house or it's outside and you don't want neighbors or any riffraff getting involved in your fridge, you can lock it, have a little peace of mind, not worry about anything getting taken that shouldn't or stolen. So although it's only a 15-inch wide mini fridge, it has 3.5 cubic feet of space inside. Part of that is due to their really compact refrigeration unit all the way in the back there, so it doesn't take up too much space. It also holds 100 standard size cans, so you can fit plenty of stuff in a small fridge, and the 15-inch size is a great size. So this is a traditional opening in your standard kitchen. So if you want to add this into your existing kitchen, you can easily do that. Or if you have an existing appliance like a trash compactor that goes bad and you don't want to just have an empty space, you can pull that out, slide this in, plug it in, and have a nice beverage cooler. So I'm going to get this plugged in here and show you some of the features on the control panel and how to use it. But this thing is really efficient. It can cool the unit down within 1 hour of plugging it in. So we got it plugged in here, and you're gonna see it does have a really nice bright light that lights the entire fridge up top to bottom so you can see really well, and that is triggered on and off by this pin here. So when you shut the door, that does automatically turn off. So up here, you're gonna see the cabin setting. So this will be your current temperature, and this will be what you have it set to. So right now it is in the normal mode. When I shut the door, it's gonna kick the unit on, so it's not running with the door open, and then it's gonna cool it down to that setting. So over here, you have your temperature, easy, very simple to use. You have your up arrow and your down arrow. You can click to set it at the temperature you want. So then next to your temperature adjustment buttons here, there is the mode buttons marked with the M. You're just gonna click that, and it's gonna switch first to the winter mode. So the winter mode is one of the great features that this mini fridge has. In winter around here, it can get down in the teens, even below 0. So if you have drinks in a normal mini fridge, they will freeze. This actually has a heating element built into it, so it will run a heater to keep it at whatever you set it to. So whether you set it at 26 degrees or up at 40 degrees, it will heat the temperature inside to maintain exactly what you have it set out here. So that's really nice, especially in those cold areas. So the next mode here is the party mode. So party mode, let's say you have a bunch of friends over and people are constantly opening it up, shutting it, and getting drinks out. So you don't want the fridge getting warm over time because it's constantly being opened. So party mode just runs the cooler setting on this constantly, even when the door's open. You can actually hear it just kicked in because I have the door open. Normally it's not gonna run the refrigeration cycle when the door's open to be efficient, but if you're having a party, it wants to keep those drinks cool, so it's gonna run it non-stop. The next setting here is the beer mode. This sets it to the lowest temperature that this has as a setting, which is 26 degrees. So this is below freezing for water, but beer will not freeze at this temperature. It's just gonna keep your beers super cold. So if you're gonna be storing a lot of beer in here, that's a nice setting to have, so you can always make sure your drinks are as cold as they can get without freezing them. But of course, you can always adjust it by putting it in the normal mode and then adjusting it to the temperature you want, all the way up to 50 degrees. So anywhere from 26 to 50 degrees, all that is right here. Maybe you don't want this light to light up. Maybe you're opening it at night and you don't want that really bright light lighting up the room, because it is pretty bright. There is a light button here. You can turn it off so it always stays off if you prefer it like that. Very easy to turn back on, just click that. And then of course your power button, you're just gonna click and hold it in for 3 seconds, which will turn the unit off completely. And then if you want to turn it back on, you just click it and it turns right back on. Very easy to use. The buttons are very straightforward, and you get this nice LCD screen here that lights up and tells you exactly what your settings are at. So all of the shelves in here are adjustable. They easily slide out. If you need to clean it, they just lift out, and you can adjust it with these tracks on the side. You just move these clips up or down as needed to adjust the shelves depending on what height beverages you're keeping in here. And another great feature, let's say you don't want this door to swing to the right, you can easily take this bracket off, move it over to this side. It is designed to easily switch it, and you can have it swing the way that best suits you. And that is very easy to do. It literally only takes a Phillips head screwdriver. So if you're looking for a high quality mini fridge that's going to last a really long time and be really reliable and looks great, this 15-inch one from Frostronics is awesome. And Frostronics is a great company, and they have great customer service. This also comes with an awesome warranty. Whether using it inside in a new kitchen or replacing a space in your existing kitchen, or you just want to set it alongside something, it's beautiful on all sides. Even the back is stainless steel. It doesn't have that ugly back like a lot of mini fridges have. So you can set this out, not even have it in a counter, and it's still gonna look awesome. Or maybe you're using it outside and you don't need to worry about it because it's waterproof. This thing can sit out in the weather. It's still gonna hold up. The 304 stainless steel is designed for that, and this thing's waterproof. So none of that you have to worry about. If you're looking for an awesome mini fridge, this 15-inch unit from Frostronics is a great choice.